You know, there are the days that you just kind of give up on your hair, and it's getting so hot in California. We'll do a side ponytail. Ha! I think we're gonna roll with this. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. 大家好, my name is Michelle. Today's video, I want to share a few clothing pieces I got from a sample sale. So do you ever just like walk around and then you find a random store, it says sample sale or everything must go, or like a pop-up shop? So I ran into one of those in Burbank, California, and I was like, wait a minute, what does it say? Everything 10, 15 or $5, and this is a 2-story storefront, and I was like, I need to look.
Okay.
And the best thing about this store, they organize everything by color in one section, and I was like, in heaven. That makes picking up clothes just so much easier. But if you guys don't know what sample sale is, especially if you're not from the fashion industry, especially if you guys are not from California or New York, where a lot of clothing companies are established. Personally, I like to buy from sample sales because, one, they're not going into landfill because some companies do destroy them. They don't want the employees to buy them, and they don't want anybody else to get their hands on for whatever company integrity reasons. I really like shopping samples is because they're kind of one of a kind, because every sample is different in a sense where they will use different fabric, fit, styling, because what you see in the store right now probably went through multiple stages of designers and technical designers and fabric designers looking at it, and then through the process they change, and then you have the end product in stores. So I asked the girl, which company are you with, and she basically said that they are kind of a private label who sells to Nordstrom's and Macy's. So I was like, okay, yeah, that's not bad, because being Nordstrom and Macy's, they have certain standards from where they buy their products from. So I was really excited to be going through every rack. Without further ado, cue the clips of the first dress. Literally fell in love with this is because the fabric and just the styling of it calls resort, calls the lady by the cabana who is wearing a bunch of arm candies on her wrist, waiting for a glass of martini to be delivered to her at some really luxury resort. Not that I am anything close to that, but buying this piece of dress kind of made me feel like I'm that lady. I love the fabric. So the fabric is like something like cotton linen. It's really soft. It probably has some really nice rayon blend in it to give it a beautiful drape. I really like the tie feature. You can tie in the front or tie in the back. I'll probably tie in the front if I just finish a large meal at my resort, so I can hide my belly. And not to mention the sexy slit in the front, but not that sexy because it does have the lining underneath. The lining is kind of long, but I think it's necessary. If I was a designer and the fit tech, I'll probably shorten the lining just a little bit. But it really depends on, you know, who your guest is, if you want to be scandalous.
In October, it feels like summertime. I keep falling for you like every night.
The next dress I have is a skater girl dress, and I wouldn't just buy any knit dress, you know what I mean? I really love this one because the color combination, and again it has Lorex in it, so hopefully it's not that scratchy. So the color combination is so cute. It's like
pink, army green, and then like a terracotta orange, and on this beige ground it just like
calls for spring, calls for fall. It could go in any season, and it's a great layering piece. I also really love how the sleeves are fitting because it's not too long, it's not too short, it covers all my chubs just right. So a little tidbit on finding a perfectly fitting t-shirt or tight-fitting t-shirt. The trick is to have higher armhole. So the higher the armhole, the better it fits. But it's not just looking at armhole, you also have to look at what your shoulder seam is, and that I can go into a lot of frenzy talking about how a shirt fits, but we'll move on to the next fun party. So when I pulled this shirt out of the rack, I was so happy. You guys don't even know. If you guys seen the music video Capital Letters by Haley Steinfeld, you'll know what I'm talking about. In the video, she is wearing a really beautiful like off-shoulder trench coat, and it was gorgeous. So ever since then, I've been looking for something like an off-shoulder shirt that just lays naturally. Well, of course, her jacket is from Alice and Olivia, which costs like $1,200. One day, but this top feels like you grab your boyfriend's shirt and you basically are wearing it oversized, and it's like really sexy and really laid back kind of vibe. One funny thing about the shirt though is that the sleeves are quite big. Like the sleeve opening is so big, you can hide your holes in your jeans, or like you can hide your face behind it if you all of a sudden become really ashamed. Like I don't even know what I'm talking about. I probably don't talk about this enough, but I love sweaters. I have so many sweaters. Like I have a main closet just for sweaters, and everything else is like t-shirt or like just tank tops or dresses. But I have a lot of sweaters, and whenever I go thrift shopping, I cannot pass on good feeling sweater. This one is so soft. The yarns are beautiful. So the top has really beautiful ribbing details around the opening of your chest. It's again another cold shoulder top. I really love also the color combo. The baby blue and the white is just so cute. The only thing I will be worried about this top is the straps. It looks like they just stitched it on. They didn't like knit it together. If you were to knit everything in one piece, it's gonna be very expensive. I've noticed a consistent theme from this shop is that all of the sleeves are pretty long, at least for me. Maybe I just have short arms, but this one is very long for me. Like I have to roll it up and then everything gets scrunched up, but that is also a look, so I am okay with it. Moving on to the bottom, you will not believe what I got. Got a colorful skirt.
Is there something after there's nothing to
So
say?
this skirt is very scandalous because it has a zipper and hook and eye in the back. Why? Because you don't want to stretch all the beautiful pleats out, you know what I mean? So basically the waistband doesn't really stretch, so that's why you need the opening here to get in and out your buttocks. Moving on onto the next skirt. Here, I'm really into striped items. I think at the point I was like mentally shopping for vacation because we all deserve one. This one really calls for vacation. Like you can just wear this down the hotel lobby, and then you know you're wearing your bikini in the bottom, and then you just take it off and go to the beach. So the fabric is kind of like a crinkled fabric. It does have a lining, so you don't have to worry about wearing a really exotically bright underwear. And I kind of like the thick waistband, and then how all the stripes are not matching, because that just gives the pattern more interesting depth to it. Next we have the girl who is ready for summer, aka Michelle. Always Michelle. This shorts is striped again, and it has scallop leg opening.
It's a beautiful morning, don't throw it away.
What? Like who can afford to have scallops at leg opening? These are big scallops. They're so cute. The execution of the leg opening is gorgeous. So you can see it has the facing here. Imagine some poor soul has to sew all of these circles in production. And then they use a blind stitch. You don't even see stitching, you barely see anything. That's what I'm talking about, great workmanship. So blind stitching and scallop and woven shirts, and then it fits really nice. And it's like $5 or $7. I gotta have it. This is again another resort vibe shorts. I think I am ready to go on vacation. And you know what I'm gonna do at the end of the night when you're with your loved ones? I'm gonna put on something a little sexy.
'Cause
I found this Silky charmeuse shift dress, and I was like, ooh, someone's having champagnes and strawberry on ice tonight.
Strawberry champagne on ice.
Not only is it for the chill times at the hotels after a really long day at the beach, it is also a great layering piece. Modesty look where people layer their shirt over their dress. You might be seeing this a lot. Can we just talk about the color? The pink is so cute and the fit is great. It hugs my body perfectly. The fabric drapes, feels really good. It has a not too scandalous slit on the side. Just right. And that leads us to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed my little sample sale haul here. I was really excited when I got to the store, and hopefully if you guys ever run into anything like that, you will seize the opportunity and actually buy something special and unique from the place. Me as a treasure hunter, I love going to sample sales and thrift stores, and hopefully you guys will get to experience that too. I'll leave some links in the description box for companies that often do sample sales, but because of COVID, I'm not sure if people are still doing that. You guys have a great day, and if you go on a resort trip, don't forget to find something stripy, flowy, and sexy for the day. I'll see you guys on the next one.